Hey gang, Scott here. Quick tip for you in ON1 Effects for dealing with a color cast in your landscape photos, most often a blue color cast because we're outdoors. Sky is blue. It could be blue hour. In my case, it's an overcast sky, which is kind of a blue-gray, but it leaves this color cast, it can leave a color cast across our photos. And there are two filters that make it very easy to deal with compensating for that or correcting it. And it's curves and edit color. Let me show you the combination. With this photo, it's most prominent, like the bluish cast, kind of in the midground here in these trees and greens at the base of the more distant mountain. There's more atmosphere between where I was standing and where this mountain is, so more opportunity for, the atmosphere and so forth to kind of get in the way. And you can see it's a pretty, cloudy, overcast day. A lot of movement happening there, little hints of blue, but all of that's being thrown around the scene. So first thing we'll do for the photo as a whole, I like to use a curve for a quick color adjustment here. And go to the blue channel, and this is where you can have, blues versus your warms or your yellows. You have your cool versus warm. And so I'll grab this this picker here and just kind of hover out over where I know there's the biggest blue cast and just click once. That set a pin for me. Not surprising, it's on a spike there. And now I can grab that and just pull it down. So I'm saying take away blue, add more yellow, or I can go really, really far with this. Just watching the photo and saying, all right, that for the photo overall looks pretty darn nice. Right before, you can see that bluish cast. After, and even in the mountain, like the oranges and the reds that are in those rocks, that's coming out more. But this area here could use a little more work. This is where our second filter comes in. Edit color. Edit color is much more targeted with specific color tones, and you don't necessarily have to be involved with masking. You can always couple it with a mask, but often for just the color cast work, you just need edit color by itself. Let's add that on. So back over to our filter stack, let's add another filter, this time edit color. And edit color, we have our color wheel there. We'll use the picker again, and again I will target the area I want to adjust. And as I click out here, we're expecting it to be kind of green, and it really comes up as saying, well, I see a lot of blue here. That's what the color edit color is telling us. So how do we adjust and fix for this? We'll play with the hue, and at that point I'll just grab the slider and just start pushing it around, and certainly going deeper in the hue, making this a more darker, almost darker blue toward purple. That's more natural for the scene before and after, and you notice that is primarily hitting this center part because of the color wheel here. We can control how wide or how narrow we make that change, even with saying I don't want the full richness there, or I want these pins to be smaller or broader. You have a lot of control here. I have a totally different video all about edit color, but for color cast, generally pick that, choose the area you want to downplay that color cast, and work hue. And then, adding all those things up, what did it look like without those two filters? And then afterward, we're off to a much better start. And now I can go on with other editing, dynamic contrast, and do some more work on the sky, whatever it is I want to go do with the photo. But that's the thing for color cast. Try out curves and edit color, especially for your landscapes. You've got blues to deal with. They work wonders, and they're pretty darn easy to apply. Hope you found the video useful. Questions, drop them below. And until next time, my name's Scott Davenport. Have fun.